Okay, we're going to get into this week's classical exercises. Before we do, I want to just review some of the techniques of what you're doing on the classical style, the finger pick style on the right side. The thumb is the bass note, and that's a down pick on all the strings. The thumb always goes down, and your other three fingers always pluck upwards. So that's kind of what you're doing. So all four fingers could potentially be doing something different, depending on how difficult the piece of music is you're playing. And you'll notice my fingers, I've grown some fingernails, and that actually gives you a good pick sound, like a plastic pick. So I suggest if you're going to get into this style heavily, grow a little bit of a fingernail on your right side, and gives you, it's like you have four picks in your hand. So that's just a little review. Okay, welcome to lesson 7. Let's get right into it. We're going to start off this lesson with the classical style, the finger picking on the right hand, and I've got 4 more exercises for you. A few new things in this we'll just review a little bit. There's a quarter rest in this, which is that squiggly line, and the quarter rest, remember, gets 1 beat of silence. There are some dotted notes in this. There's a dotted half note in it, which means that gets 3 beats instead of 2. A half note gets 2 beats, dotted half gets 3 beats. And the last exercise has 1/8 notes in it, which are a half a beat each, so you get 2 1/8 notes per 1 beat. So I'm going to play each exercise for you. There's 4 of them, and you can hear what they should sound like. So here's the first one. Okay, here's the second exercise. It has the dotted half note in it, which gets 3 beats, and it does a little something different on the thumb notes with different rhythms. So take a look at it. Okay, here's the third exercise. It's in 2/4 time, which means you get 2 beats per measure. And take a listen to this. Okay, here's the fourth exercise. This also is in 2/4 time, and it has the 1/8 notes in the top 2 fingers. So take a listen to this. Stretch exercise. This will be the toughest one you'll see in this series. We're going to try and reach the 6th fret. And now I have a pretty big hand. I can get up there. Some of you guys may be a little bit younger with smaller hands. Just get up as far as you can. Don't hurt your left hand, but I'll show you what it should look like if you can get there. Over on the left side, let's start your first finger, 1st fret again. Second finger, 3rd fret. And your 4th finger, 6th fret. And again, you walk it all the way down all the strings. Now the way to get there is to arch your wrist a little bit out further. So don't hurt yourself, just try the best you can. Okay, here's this week's tremolo. We're going to do the same one we did last week. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4 on the left hand, and you go backwards, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I want you to do 8 up and down pick motions on each note. So here it is. I want you to start using your wrist also, not your fingers. Try just using your wrist, keeping your fingers still. string and do the same thing. Okay, here's this week's gymnastic exercise. Left-handed exercise, and let me show you the pattern here on the left side. We're going to start with the D note, third finger, second string, third fret, down pick. Then we go to the first string, up pick, open E, down pick on a F, up pick on a G, down pick on G sharp. Then you come back down to the G, F, E, D. Now let me play that in full speed for you so you hear what it should sound like. And that's up and down mode, up and down picks on your right side all the time. And you drop a string and you do the same pattern all the way down. Pick this week again. That's where you make the F major chord on the first fret, and then you come up one fret all the way up to the 12th fret while alternating your pick on the first string, up on the third, down on the second, up on the fourth. Now you can still practice that with your pick, but this week I want you to put the pick away. I want you to do this right hand with your fingers. So what you're going to do is lay your third finger on the first string. That's going to be an up motion. Second finger on the second string, that's going to be up also. And your first finger on the third string. And your thumb is going to be on the fourth string, so that's going to be your positions for the back pick. And you're just going to use your fingers instead of the pick, same pattern. So it'll be... Just use your fingers this week. Go real slow and work up some speed on that. It's a great classical finger picking. Okay, let's get into this week's chords. I'm going to show you some minor chords in a bar chord format. Remember last week we showed you the F major shape bar chord and the B flat major shape. So what I'm going to do this week, I'm going to show you the F minor bar chord and the B flat minor bar chord. Now a little theory to what is contained in a chord. A major chord contains a first, a third, and a fifth. So on a C chord, it would be a C, E, and a G. To make a C minor, all you do, you drop the third down one fret. So you're going to make an E flat, so it'll be C, E flat, G. So basically what we're going to do here is drop the thirds down on the major chords a half a step or a fret, and that becomes a minor chord then. So the way I'm going to show you this, I'm going to show you the F major and show you which finger you drop to get to the F minor. And vice versa, I'll show you the B flat major and show you which finger you drop to get to the minor chord. So it's a very simple way of building a minor chord. You take the third, drop it a half a step, that becomes the minor chord of that. So take a look at my left hand and we'll get through it. We're going to go into the F major first. Let's build the F major like we had last week. That's take your finger, make C, get that thumb behind the first fret, drop your first finger across all 6 strings. And you want to take your second finger, drop it on the second fret, third string. Third finger out on the 5th string, 3rd fret. And then the 4th finger on the 3rd fret, 4th string. And strum all 6 strings. So that's a pure F major chord. There's one simple move to make it an F minor chord. take your second finger off. That drops the E, drops the third a half a step. Hear the difference? It's more of a dark sound, a melodic sound. So that's F minor. Put your second finger where it was before. It's F major, it's a bright sound. So basically this minor chord also works all the way up the frets, just like the F major did. Third fret, it becomes a G minor. Fourth fret becomes G sharp minor. Fifth fret, it's an A minor. All the way up. And that form of the chord follows the note on the sixth string. So that's your F major shape. Let's go over to the B flat major shape. We'll make that again. And remember, that was a double bar chord. Take your first finger, take that C again, get it out across the top 5 strings. And what you want to do is take your third finger and catch the 4th string, 3rd string, and 2nd string with a double bar. So, and then you play the top 5 strings. It's B flat major. Now this one has some finger changing to get to drop that third down a half step. It's not going to be a double bar. What you have to do is leave that first bar there. You want to come up, you want to use your second finger, 2nd string, 2nd fret, 3rd finger, 4th string, 3rd fret, and the 4th finger, 3rd string, 3rd fret. So that becomes your B flat minor. You hear the difference. There's a B flat minor. There's a B flat major. And again, this formation can go all the way up the neck. 3rd fret's a C minor. 4th fret's a C sharp minor. 5th fret's a D minor, all the way up. So that's the component minor chords to the F major and the B flat major shapes that I showed you. So there'll be something for you to practice going back and forth. Okay, this week's song is going to be Kryptonite by Three Doors Down. It's a good bar chord song, and it's going to mix some open chords in with it. I want to incorporate that minor shape that I taught you this week into it, the B minor. So that's going to be on the 2nd fret, B minor. And then you're going to go to basically there's 3 chords in the song. It's a B minor, then there's a G. I want you to play a bar chord G, 3rd fret, and a bar chord A. So that's basically the chorus to this song will be bar chords, B minor. So that's how you would play the chorus with bar chords. The verses, they kind of have some arpeggios on the right side. Well, we went over that before. It's where you pick individual notes of the chord and move your chords on the left hand. So I'll play a little bit of that. Starts with a B minor again, to a G, to an A. So you put that together. Through the verse, and then you'll hear when it gets into the chorus, it keeps jump into the bar chords. So I'll play along with that. You guys should download the song, play along with it. It's a pretty simple song, 3 chords, and you're jumping from open chords to bar chords. So next segment I'll play along with it. Okay, I'm going to play along with Kryptonite now by Three Doors Down.
But I'll watch the world from to the dark side.